President Trump is being questioned here about whether the discussions with Iran, which he discussed is going to be taking place directly, Iran saying it's indirectly, but whatever the case may be, whether those negotiations will be productive or not. And if not, what will America do? He answers this very clearly, and this is the simplicity that he offers to a lot of negotiations. He insists on negotiating with everybody. And he sits down by the table with everyone. A lot of people are scared of that. But it seems to me that he sits down with everyone because he gives everyone an opportunity. But the second they cross the line, he's not sitting there as their friend necessarily. And so that's important to say, is there an alternative solution before we go bombing Iran? And that's very wise. Another point, though, is he clarifies very simply. It's very simple. Iran cannot have nuclear power. Simple. They can't have that. And that's the bottom line. If negotiations don't protect us from that, well, like he says, it'll be a very sad day for Iran. Very interesting to watch this short clip of him speaking about what's at stake here.
A lot of people think that those talks are not going to lead anywhere because the Iranians will never give up.
Sure. I think that's a possibility too.
If diplomacy fails, is the United States, under your leadership, ready to take military action to destroy the Iranian nuclear program and remove this threat?
I think if the talks aren't successful with Iran, I think Iran is going to be in great danger. And I hate to say it, great danger, because they can't have a nuclear weapon.
So is that a yes?
It's not a complicated formula. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. That's all there is.
So
Can't have it. Right now we have countries that have nuclear power that shouldn't have it. But I'm sure we'll be able to negotiate out of that too as part of this later on down the line. But Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And if the talks aren't successful, I actually think it'll be a very bad day for Iran if that's the case. Yeah.
He's very, very clear. That's the good thing. So everyone knows what's at stake. Everyone knows that he's a man who means what he says. He's not being diplomatic in the sense that he's being very diplomatic. He's not being diplomatic in the sense that he's saying one thing and he means something else, or he says one thing to see what will happen and then he'll slide back from it. When he says something, he stands by it. That's very important for negotiations because people know where he stands. And thank God that he is taking this position with Iran. This is critical for the entire world.